Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Ten of Stones and Home. And this card has come up a lot here, in the last month. I think it's 3 times now. And when I meditated on this card, I was thinking of where Home's at right now. Home's down in Florida right now. Been doing a lot of traveling and enjoying it, and I don't have a permanent place for a home. It's either a pillow here or a couch there, or an air mattress here, a tent here. Just enjoying the time to wherever home is. And when you're traveling across the world, across the United States, that's where your home is for wherever you spend the night. And it's fun. There's some stability and security issues with every night's a different home, but yet there's always a place to go back to. Okay, and home's also part of the community that you're with, whether it's in a hiking community or a retirement community, a neighborhood community, those that love you community, your friends and family, co-workers, people are at home at work, right? That's where the security and stability is. And you can always relate to what home is. All right. And it was funny because I was flipping through some channels here the other day, and I heard a song, and it was I don't even know what the name of it is, but it's a song from the 70s, and it was all about home. I like listening to songs about coming home too. Dotan, I think that's how you pronounce the band. They got a couple good songs with that, talking about coming home. And home is relaxing. Home is refreshing. Okay, home is where love is. All right, and it's a good feeling to have. And the good thing about that is even love's got that security, stability, and affection. All right. Now, over the course of the years, the decades, home has changed. Mom and dad go to work, kids are in school, younger kids maybe in day school, and we come home and, everybody's busy. There's no opportunity to sit down over dinner and, talk about everybody's day, because homework needs to be done, reports need to be filed for work, people are bringing their work home, opportunities of, taking others to soccer practice or basketball practice or whatever, so they can still engage in the physical activities of life during this COVID time. And, it's just opportunities lost, to talk with each other and, understand as a family what home means. Understand as a family, what family means as well. But at the end of the day, when everybody's gone to sleep, mothers and fathers, look in on their kids and, check on them, they see that their kids are home, and, the grandparents that are looking in on the parents, they see that they're home. And those that are looking down from above onto the grandparents and parents and the kids, they're keeping them home as well. All right. Keeping them safe, keeping them secure. All right. And, so throughout your whole life, you're going to have home, and for some, that's a hope and a dream. For others, it's something that they've attained, and for others, it's something that they have and they want to get into something bigger or something smaller, depending on, where you're at with your income. All right. And for some, like I said, it's a journey. Those that have been around and have seen their friends move on, have seen their loved ones moved on. Sometimes kids move on before the parents. They look at it and, they say to themselves, what, I want to go home. I want to be with my significant other. And you have to respect the journey that they're on. And sometimes that journey's, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years. It's out of our control. But, when they were here, the journey that they're on, they were passing the messages out. So, always think about that 10 of stones, home, when you're meditating today. And, what does home mean for you? What does home mean when you're on vacation, or just how do you get to home from that world tree? All right, that's sitting out there. What does home mean to you in the wildwood forest? Because as you're on your journey, we had that come up. You came into the home, and maybe there's some challenges, and people challenge you, and all of a sudden, you said, I need to be reborn. And, that was about a week, 10 days ago. All right, and then all these people started showing up. All right, and I'll start at the beginning a week ago. The Nine of Bows was one of those guys, the wood woes. That just dropped off. The Page of Barrels is still sitting with you at the campsite. Maybe you're thinking about home, right? Okay, maybe you're thinking about, do I want to go home? I've been gone about a week. I stepped into this pool just to refresh myself, and the fox and the horse, the serpentine lady from the mirror made me think within. The woodwoes showed up to talk about respect, and then this Page of Arrows showed up and said, you know what? When you came to this pool, this Eight of Vessels, to stick your toes in it, what did you need to overcome? And then the whole group pretty much said, you know what? Why don't you just jump in? Just jump in on that Eight of Vessels as it came up again. And, immerse yourself in the waters. Come out clean. Come out healthy. Come out with a different attitude. Just wash all that negativity away. All right? And you realized that you want to be fulfilled. You want to have that balance, like that Three of Bows. Okay? You want to have that happiness in your life. And the Page is sitting there, you're right. How do you overcome that? And you started putting a plan together. He said, in order for me to be fulfilled, okay, I need to overcome the resources or the lack of. But I also need to be aware that I need to use these resources correctly. And that could be a challenge, represented by that Two of Stones. It could be a challenge to say to yourself, where do I come up with the proper resources? As I want to be happy, as I want to be fulfilled. What are the conversations I need to have with people to help me get those resources, and have those difficult conversations on moving forward. And then yesterday, that Six of Arrows showed up. And I think yesterday I said, the wind was in the sails, and where's that leading you to? Okay. And that's the way it looks like on the table too. Okay. The sails are filled with air, and it's leading you home. Okay. The challenges that are out there, the resources that are out there, your fulfillment, okay, is where you find your home. You've been reborn. You've been cleansed. You've been healed. And that Rened has asked you as well, what is the mystery at the heart of the matter? Okay. And maybe being home is what's happiest for you. Where there's love. And there's no strife. There's togetherness. There's connectedness. All right? It's letting people be who they are. Not, making sure that you're in communication with everything that's going on. Letting people be who they be. Not who they be, but who they're supposed to be on their journey. Are you getting that positive energy? That's what that Six of Arrows was talking about. And with all the positiveness that came out from the Eight of Vessels at rebirth, it's just a great opportunity to say, you know what? I'm fulfilled. In order for me to get my fulfillment and be happy, I need to gather my resources. I need to use them wisely. All right. I know there's going to be some people out there that are not going to understand my decision. I know there's people going to be, controversial, maybe jealous, maybe want to be a rival. But I'm going to make that transition. I'm going to set sail, cross the boundaries, and go home. Go home to where I'm most comfortable. Whether that's physically, spiritually, mentally, psychologically, however you do it. You know, home is where you're going to be secure. Home is where you're going to be very stable. So that's today's card of the day, the Ten of Stones home out of the Wildwood Tarot deck. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. And this is Dee for Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.